Oh, it's been 8 months? I must have done so much game dev during this time then. Let's see. I attempted 1 month of a game jam. Cool! I probably got something great created by the end. Not here. Weird. Where is it? Fuck. Well, as most game dev beginners, I faced a ton of struggles. Specifically, I wanted to make a good game, like Serious Sam, Doom Eternals, I don't know, Minecraft, but my level of competence is 0. It's so easy to follow step-by-step tutorial and get cool results at the end, but when you are left alone, you basically have no one to follow but yourself. So when I started to do Game Jam, I had an idea to create a puzzle game where you break glass to solve puzzles, but I stuck right at the beginning. I had 2 glass objects, one was solid, one shattered, and also rewind script on shattered glass so it will collect itself back to solid state. But when I tried to instantiate solid prefab, it didn't instantiate at the place where I wanted, and after a half of a month of trying, I scrapped the project. Next thing I did was a mobile tower defense game. I created a script for aiming, I created a spawn of enemies and different types of them, and I solved by myself problem where you need to pass one value from the one script to the other script, even though it took like 100 years to do. But then, when scripts more or less were done, I realized the main thing that makes people want to play game is visual style. Remember when you as a kid were looking at the back of a box of video game and you were deciding, do you want to buy it or not? You make those decisions based on visual style. So this is important. You can tell in a fraction of a second if game is good or bad just by looking at it. Let's try this. Example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4, example 5, this example. So I must learn Blender, I thought, because I have no idea how to design this. And when I opened tutorial, it took me like 10 minutes to do what a guy from YouTube does in 10 seconds, with all those magic shortcuts. And also I didn't want to use any assets from Asset Store because I wanted to make my own game, not someone else's. I want to take full credit of what I'm doing. So during the beginning of December, realization came. And I realized that I'm a 25-year-old man with no progress in game dev, so I decided to finish what I started until the end of the year. I started to learn Blender 1 hour a day, and also I started to tweak projects a little bit. But all of this came to the end when dog ate my cable. What a story, right? You just want to build a good habit and then suddenly they open donut farm right beside your house. So I shattered, like a glass from my Game Jam game. But I didn't want to give up. I took a second laptop and started coding. I coded so chaotically that code even started to compile. I added mobile controllers, character, enemy, damage points, and etc. Each time I started to solve problems, I realized that I need to solve 10 more problems. For example, if you want your own character in the game, you need 1. Draw it on the paper from both sides. 2. Make a basic shape. 3. Make sure that normals are okay. 4. Mark seams to create UV map, whatever this means. 5. Bake ambient inclusion and paint it. 6. Create bones and make sure that they work. 7. Cry because nothing works and export everything to Mixamo. 8. Paste everything in Unity and realize that movement now needs to be coded. 9. Cry and procrastinate in Minecraft for 3 days in a row. At the end, you can see my progress at this point, and I'm kinda proud of it because it's something that I imagined and I did myself. And even though the gameplay and everything else is shit, I'm really proud of this shit because it's my shit. So the main point for me is to make a vertical slice so I can proudly say that I'm somewhat game developer myself. I'm looking forward to learn how to make levels, make character look interesting and improve gameplay. Thank you for listening to me and watching this video. I hope you were having a nice day. Bye bye.